Hey guys, part one of this week's weekly video update. This is This Week in Raid. Hey guys, finally he sleeps here. This is of the first video in this week's weekly video update where we're focusing on Raid. We are in the middle of the Wixwell Fusion. Actually, we're not in the middle of it. Let's take a look at the calendar. We have Summon Rush and Dungeon Divers are live right now, which are the newest. We have Champion Training and Fire Knight that are finishing up. Up next is Classic Arena, Takedown, Spider, and then another Artifact Enhancement event. So those three that are not yet out will give you the rares that you're going to need to finish this off. But there are enough rares out there right now. If you go all in on the Summon Rush that is available right now, you can claim Wixwell immediately. He is available right now. That is the big takeaway from this, that Wixwell is available right now, depending upon what you've done, if you haven't missed out on anything, and you're willing to go after the epic that is available in Summon Rush. So let's take a look at Summon Rush to see what is involved in it. You're looking at what, 5,400 to claim that epic. So if you've not missed out on anything as of right now, you can come in and claim that epic. If you're getting 500 points for Sacred, you're gonna need geez, it depends. I mean, if you're using some ancients along with it, you could probably get away with 5 or 6 sacreds if you have a bunch of voids or ancients to kind of fill it in. If you're only going for sacreds, you would need 11 sacreds to be able to claim that. But there is a progressive event right now in the summons that you have progressive chances to claim some stuff. If you take a look at Void, Cardi B is there. It's Cardi B because that B stands for bitch slap, because that's what he does. Anybody that comes up against him gets bitch slapped. One of the best champions in the game. If you don't have him, you wish you did. This is Cardi B. It is very tempting to go all in on this, depending upon where your mercy level is for voids. Voids aren't giving out a whole lot of points for Summon Rush. I mean, compared to Sacreds. But if you're going all in, you get 120 points for a void. Let's say you have 50 voids and you want to go into the progressive chance and try to pull Cardi. You can pretty much pull 50 voids is going to be more than enough to claim Arwed. Arwed? Yeah, I mean, actually it's like 43. Is that right? 43? 45? 44? Math is hard. I'm sleepy. But under 50 voids will be able to claim everything that you need here towards claiming Wixwell and possibly a chance at Cardi B. If you go towards the Sacreds and go this route, you basically could grab another Sun Wukong. I think for the most part, that's going to be the most effective champion in here. Unless you're struggling with Sylvan Watchers, this is a pretty strong legendary reviver for Sylvan Watchers. But personally, I think I'm getting more utility out of Sun Wukong across the board in all realms of the game than I would with a specific reviver coming out of there. It depends on what you have in your mix, but I think for me personally, I'd rather have an extra Sun Wukong that I could use for multiple arena teams or HYDRA, a lot of different places. But again, this is a pretty good progressive event. It's going to come down to where your mercy is. If we look at my mercy levels, it's awful. I have low numbers for everything. I've had good luck recently, so it's been 6 voids since my last legendary. Only 6. So for me, I going in 50 voids. I don't know. It's I could probably talk myself into just using all my voids, specifically for this progressive chance. If I get a chance to stream on Twitch, maybe I'll just do it. We'll just go in all the voids and claim it all and go after it. The Cardi B is fantastic, but Valkanon, depending on what you have, he has one of the strangest kits in the game. He's a pretty strong champion. I wouldn't put him up into Cardiel's realm of things, but he has this crazy skill that I absolutely love just because it's so fucking weird. Death's Bargain. If the ally is alive, so you target an ally, you take somebody on your own team and you fucking kill him. Yes, you kill your own teammate, and then it unlocks the secret skill Malice Unleashed. Also places 25% weaken for 2 turns and True Fear for 1 turn on all enemies. Then these debuffs cannot be resisted or blocked, and then fills this champion's turn meter by 75% so that he basically can do Malice Unleashed. Now, if the ally is dead, heals this champion by 50% of the dead ally's max HP. If all allies are dead, also unlocks a secret skill, Malice Unleashed. Places a shield buff on this champion for 2 turns. The value of the shield is equal to any surplus heal. This champion already has a shield. The value of the shield is increased by any surplus heal. Then heals this champion turn meter by 75%. So if you have an ability to revive on death, they come back. Let's say you target Wukong and he just revives himself. It's a sacrifice push to unlock Malice Unleashed, which allows Valkanon to turn around and attack one enemy. But before he attacks, he steals all the buffs from the target, which that cannot be resisted. He's going to steal them. If the target has attack equal or higher to this champion's attack, this attack gains a bonus damage multiplier equal to the target's attack. That doesn't work for bosses, though. And then if the target's attack is less, this attack ignores 50% of the target's defense. So this is a massive hit. The attack also ignores block damage, unkillable, shield, ally protection, and then places a block revive debuff on the target if it is killed. So it basically wipes them out. So it's a massive hit, and it has a lot of utility if you're manually doing it. But if between the two, I would much rather go for Cardiel. I don't want to select him. So, but that's this week in Raid. We're coming up on the end of Wixwell, and if you're not watching, Wixwell is a beast. Make sure you're going after the fusion for Wixwell. There is a lot of people who are like, I don't want him. It's not that big a deal. And then we're starting to really see that, you should be grabbing him. He's going to be well worth it. So, hope that helped. This is part 1 of this week's weekly video update. I'm FinallyHeSleeps. I'm glad you got to see this video. You either found it in the timeline, or you're a channel member, you're on Discord, something that you actually saw this video, because it doesn't go into the public stream. It is a little bit hidden. The rest of the videos here for the weekly video updates are for site and channel members or subscribers on Twitch, and they are all targeted towards FC Mobile. I'm FinallyHeSleeps. As long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep making videos. Yeah, it's the end screen. Just make sure you click all the buttons and shit. It's important. To me, it is. So, yeah.